Hello and welcome everybody. Oh, life. Oh my goodness. Today's message could go slightly deep and probably even explicit. If that's not your cup of tea, please come back when you're ready. I know I'm always the one preaching and teaching it, but I'm not immune to this either. Life still happens, and even as much as I've let go and Shakti's flowing through my life and all that, life continues to go on. So I'm going through a situation with somebody in my own home, and, so it's not like I can just leave, and it's not like they can really just leave. I mean, they could, but, and in this situation, I know I'm right. I know I'm right because it's Texas law, it's federal law, it's, all the things going on right now, but I'm still being put in the wrong. See, and all that. So, but what I know, and before I start feeding this energy, and as heavy as it's been on me all day, I know I have to accept it. I have to say, okay, this is a part of my life, this is a part of me, and this is happening for a reason. Sometimes we can't see the seasons that God or the universe is putting us through to help us become the person that we are wanting to be. And even though I've let stuff go in the past and I've seen God work through these people's life and get these people what they deserve, although I was never wishing anything bad upon these people, there's been circumstances. I remember when I started working myself years ago, things happen, and then, a year later I hear about somebody that did me wrong, and because I let it go, God worked through their life and gave them what they deserve. And I'm not talking about a little bit of what they deserve. I'm talking about people who were perfect in high school and all that turned into 400 pounds, and the whole, community hates them because of what happened and this and that. Like, God will get these people back, okay? So if you know you're right, then you're right. But the thing is, we got to let it go. We got to know in our heart that when you let this energy go, it's going to transmute and it's going to lift your spirit. It's going to lift and increase the flow of Shakti, the natural flow of spirit that runs through our body. And the bigger circumstances in life are harder to deal with, but that's why I'm always saying start small. Somebody cut you off in traffic or something small like that. But I can personally testify in seeing God work this way, when we let it go, because at the end of the day, the divine will know who is right, and if you know you're right in your heart, then you got nothing to worry about. Even in scripture, it talks about how the mischievous children and how, the children are closer to God because they just came from the other side. They haven't learned all the human ways yet and all this. Embrace the fact that it's no longer happening anymore here in the right now moment. Clear your heart and conscience and watch God work. I love y'all. See you on the next one.